you can play 1 week fantasy football against Dan and the Danettes. Just go to FanDuel.com/Patrick and enter the promo code Patrick for a 100% deposit match up to $200 on new accounts. Plus, be sure to check out FanDuel Draft Day on the box score every Thursday. McLovin, I hear what are you, the commissioner of this?
No. I'm just setting out the
league?
rules. So we have theme rules every week. And this week, you have to pick a quarterback with 4 letters or less in his name. So we're narrowing it down every week. So you don't have the whole league. You got to pick a guy with 4 letters or less. Now, for example, I went with Mr. Tony Romo. And we're going with the short names, not Anthony. Tony Romo against the Giants. What do you think?
I like it. I do not think that the Giants are very talented on defense at all this year. No JPP to rush the passer is a problem. And I'm not sure they're going to be able to run the ball as effectively as they have previously. So I like it.
All right, Paulie.
Okay, Ross, my quarterback I went with. Now, remember in FanDuel, you have to look for bargains at some positions. I went with Sam Bradford because he's starting. The team looked good in the preseason. Eagles always start out hot on offense, and Sam's starting, and he's healthy right now. I think he could get a lot of fantasy points if he's in there.
How much of a bargain is he? Is he a pretty good bargain?
Yeah, he's not a top 15 quarterback price-wise.
What? Then that's who you all should have gotten.
He's not a top 10 quarterback price-wise.
Well, then you guys all should have gotten Sam Bradford. I like it.
Seton, where did you go?
All right, I also went sort of down the bargain route. I went with Ryan Tannehill, the Dolphins. Everything I read says that this could be a breakout year for him. He's starting against the Redskins, who really did nothing to improve their defense.
Right.
So he could start out. He looked pretty good preseason-wise. He could start out really hot this game. He's had all year to prepare for it. So,
well, I would say this. The front for the Redskins, they did a good job revamping the D-line, but they didn't really add any real edge rushers, pass rushers. Plus, that secondary is going to be bad. So I like that pick as well. I still think I like Paulie's the most, but Fritzy?
One more. He is a DP Show fantasy ninja. I got to warn you, Ross. He wins all this stuff.
Really? Fritzy's the guy?
I'm feeling really good about Mr. Cam Newton as the Panthers head into Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. I think he still has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. I think there's still many that don't consider him one of the elite quarterbacks, although Cam himself does, and I think he's going to light up the Jaguars.
So you're putting your faith in Philly Brown and Ted Ginn Jr.?
That's right.
At receiver?
Cam Newton's going to find a way to put up some big fantasy points.
I also don't think, by the way, that he's going to run the ball as much now that he got that big contract. I don't know that you're going to get the rushing yardage and touchdowns that you used to with Cam. I'm not feeling Cam without Kelvin Benjamin. Maybe as Funchess comes on a little bit as we go, he'll have a better shot.